Hi. So, my personal story is on a story I call Meadow. Um, Meadow was a junior high student, and she was bullied a lot at her private Christian school by this girl named Charlotte. Um, the Meadow would just she was a normal kid. She would wake up like everyone else and get ready for school. And she had to walk to school because it wasn't that far away. But also, her mom works a double shift um, to support her because Meadow's dad died when she was younger. And so she has to support her. So she works a double shift, so she can't drive Meadow to school. Um, Meadow dreaded going to school because she had a bully there named Charlotte. And as soon as she would walk up, there she would be and ready to torment her by pushing her and calling her names until the class bell would ring. But even then, she still wasn't safe because she would get to her desk and she would have many letters with mean comments like "you're stupid" or "why are you still at this school," stuff like that. And these things really got to Meadow, of course, as it would to anyone else. And so Meadow, um, sometimes she would just run home crying some days, and some days it wouldn't be that bad. But when she did go home crying, she would cry for a little bit and then clean herself up so her mom wouldn't know um, what was going on. And then Charlotte would start, when that stopped getting to her, Charlotte would start spreading rumors around her, which obviously weren't true, but her classmates still believed Charlotte's story. So she had a lot of rumors going around her, and it really took a toll on her. That in at one point she decided that she didn't want to show people that they were hurting her because that was obviously what they were going off of. So she decided that she would not show people how upset she was so they cannot feel satisfied by her pain. Um, Whenever people would bully her, she would just ignore them or make a snide comment. But she started to be distant from the other students, of course. And so later, Meadow's favorite teacher, Miss Bott, noticed that Meadow was ignoring her classmates. Um, so once class got out for lunch, she called Meadow up for to talk and was asking how she was doing because she noticed that she was being distant. And Meadow explained that she was being bullied, and she showed her all of the letters. And then Miss Bott obviously was disturbed by this, as most teachers would, and Miss Bott took this to the principal to show him everything. And once he saw it, he immediately contacted Meadow and Charlotte's parents. The same day after school, the parents went down to the principal's office and they were told everything. The parents were called out, and Charlotte and Meadow were sent in. The principal sat there for a few minutes and just staring at the two girls. He looked at Charlotte and asked why she had been bullying Meadow. Charlotte explained that she just doesn't like Meadow and that there is nothing better to do. The principal stared at Charlotte and said, "Have you ever read the book of James?" Charlotte explained she had not. He said, "You see, in the book of James, there's a passage that states, 'Do not speak evil against one another, brother. The one who speaks against a brother or judges his brother speaks evil against the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law and are not a doer of the law, but a judge, there is only one lawgiver and judge who is able to save and destroy. But who are you to judge your neighbor?' James 3, verse 11 and 12. After he said this, he sat there just letting it soak in. Charlotte then looked at Meadow with tears streaming down her face and said, Meadow, I'm so sorry for bullying you. I don't know why I would target you, and I apologize for hurting you. Meadow just looked at her and told her with a calm tone, I forgive you. And that struck Charlotte with a lot of surprise. The principal got their attention and said, I would like to pray for you too before you leave today. Lord, I pray that you show these young girls how to love each other and to show them that they do not need to speak negatively towards others. Help them create love for everyone. Show them the righteous path. Amen. After that, the girls walked out together, changed and now new best friends. And this was the start of a beautiful friendship. Thank you.